Like I said, I wasn't gonna vlog today, but here we are. It's an addiction, like it really is. And I've got this little Freewell mist filter to try out. So we're gonna do that right now. Alright, let's see what kind of difference this makes. This is a 1/4 mist from Freewell. It's like a glow filter or a diffusion filter. I used to use these things all the time on my cameras. Normally I like to use ND filters instead because it gives me more of like the cinematic motion blur and stuff like that, but I've calmed down a lot in the last little bit. Like if you watch my old Action 4, Action 5 vlogs, I had an ND filter on all the time. But one thing I'm hoping is that with this glow profile in the Ultra, as well as like the grade I've been putting it on, I actually add a little bit of a bloom filter in Dehancer, which is like the color grading software I use. But this should help kind of like diffuse the skin tones a little bit, maybe take off a little bit of that sharpness that inherently comes with Insta360 cameras. Even though, like I said, I think the Go Ultra is the best image from an Insta360 camera so far. And I guess this is probably like day 12 or day 14 of me formally asking Insta360 to put this glow profile into the X5, because it is such a difference maker for grading, even with the 8-bit footage or the 8-bit color. The flexibility that I'm able to get with this profile just gives me a little more flexibility to make the footage look how I'm used to. Now, don't get me wrong, I want 10-bit. And Insta360, your next-gen cameras probably have to have 10-bit in them. Let's just be honest. But as far as this goes right now, we're talking about the Freewell 1/4 mist filter or whatever it's called. I'll show you some B-roll of it as well. I think it looks pretty good so far. All right, so here is what the filter looks like on the camera. As you can see, it's got a nice little red ring on there. Freewell 1/4 mist, G mist, if you will. When Freewell reached out asking if I wanted to check out the ND filters for the Go Ultra, of course I said yes, because I am a huge fan of Freewell ND filters, as you can see here. So I basically have a set of Freewell NDs for every single camera that I own. These ones here are for the Ace Pro 2, Action 4, Action 5, Action 3, Osmo Pocket 3, actually using it right now. Even the Insta360 X5 ND filters, I believe, are made by Freewell. And here's a pack for the Go Ultra as well. The reason I haven't actually used these yet is because I already have the Insta360 ones. But when they reached out, I actually asked them to send me the glow filter or the mist filter because I wanted to see how it was going to look on the Ultra and like soften it up a little bit. So that's what you're looking at in this video, obviously. But I wanted to just show you Freewell makes great products, and this video is not sponsored by Freewell, but there is a link below, and this is the little case that you get for the mist filter, so you have something to put it away in when you're not using it. Let's get back outside. No vlog is complete now without that Harley Mac framing. Look at that. It's just a pretty sweet perspective. All right, here, Dino. There's a reason why our streets are so clean right here. He's the alpha. How you doing?
Good, how's it going?
Good. What's going on?
I thought I heard you on the phone.
No. I'm just talking. Look at this. You ready for this?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
It's awesome, right?
I don't know what glass sounds, but I get the idea.
Yeah, but like we're able to, like, it's just wirelessly operating.
Yeah,
It's pretty sweet.
Strong?
It's a pretty strong magnet. I wouldn't say like for riding fast. It's a cool way to record your trips.
Cool. Well, I better sweep up this bullshit and get back to it.
Oh, it's huge. I want to just wait. critical mass. Okay, little coffee break complete. And obviously I switched out the mist filter for the macro lens on those shots inside Revolver because you can't get close focus without the macro lens, or the micro lens I should call it. But now we're back on the diffusion filter, which I think honestly looks really good on the screen, but I gotta see what it looks like on the computer. I think this is about my 11th video on the Go Ultra since I got it a couple weeks ago. And I gotta say, like, it has been such a joy to create on this camera. Previously, I was using the X5 for almost like the same purpose, daily vlogs and stuff like that. But after switching to the Go Ultra, it's just like, I don't know, it's light, the audio sounds great, the versatility is almost, like, it's not the same as the X5. Obviously, it's not 360, but because of the unique framing angles you can get and the fact you can wirelessly monitor, you can get a similar kind of idea. And honestly, guys, this is why I always say, when you're making a buying decision on a camera, make sure that it can fit into the workflow that you already have, because especially September, October, we're gonna see so many new camera releases, and the odds are that there's gonna be something else that I'm trying and I'm like, okay, this is super awesome. It doesn't take away from the previous camera that I was using. Like, for instance, I was using the X5 before, like I said. It doesn't take away that that's an awesome camera, and I have about 20 videos in a playlist to show you how it works over a bunch of different videos. That's always been my goal with this channel and using different cameras, is to have a library. So maybe you stumble upon this video, you're thinking about which one to get, you don't just see one video of it and then it's gone. Like, it's a very key thing that I remember when creating content, because I don't want to be the guy who makes one video on a camera and goes, this is the best camera ever, and then you never see it again. Because what use is that to you or me in terms of like the grand scheme of things? So obviously we've seen news of the DJI Osmo Nano, which I think is going to be a very interesting camera, and like, I'd love to try one out. First mock-up images, I don't think it's going to be a competitor to the Ultra in terms of size. It almost looks like it's a little Action 5 module with a little camera on top. And that is something that I think is going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But like right now, in terms of my workflows and what my day-to-day looks like, the Ultra fits my style of vlogging the best. And I would say after that, the X5 or a 360 camera, preferably with replaceable lenses. I'm looking at you, Osmo 360. It gives the versatility to be able to get the shots that are in my head without having to think about it. And that's the biggest challenge that I have with cameras in general. So basing everything right now from what I'm seeing on the screen, like, I haven't watched the video yet. You've seen it more in detail than I have at this point. One thing I'm noticing, again, just from the screen, is that the colors and everything looks really good until there's a direct light source hitting the lens. And that's very common with diffusion filters, especially at this strength, like 1/4. I usually like a 1/8. But that's just something to keep in mind. Like, we are shooting in a bright, sunny day. Like, normally, like, this might look really good at night. Maybe I'll throw some night footage in here or do another vlog with it at night.